Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Charlotte.
And we run a bridal boutique in southwest London called Ellie and Charlotte.
We're going to talk to you about how to choose your perfect wedding shoes.
In this video, we'll be showing you how to dye wedding shoes. Firstly, when buying your pair of shoes for your wedding, you need to double check that you can actually dye the shoes that you're buying. So the manufacturer that you're getting the shoes from or the shop should tell you if they're dyeable or not. And you can dye leather or satin, but if they've got a sort of treatment on them, then they will repel the dye, so you won't be able to dye them. So that's the first thing you need to check. The next thing is buying the dye for the shoes. If you go to sort of a big haberdashery shop, you should just be able to get shoe dye, but you just need to make sure that it is actually for shoes and not just the dye that you put in the washing machine to dye clothes. Then the next thing you have to do after that is check that the shoes do actually dye before you start putting the dye on the shoes.
So the best thing is just to test them inside somewhere. Now these ones have got leather inners, but they have got the peep toe. So you could quite easily just get a brush and just test the inside of the shoe here or somewhere, just to make sure that the dye comes out the right colour that you want. And so you can test how many layers. It might need a couple of layers to get the right colour you want. The other thing is then to find a nice sort of soft brush. I would recommend painting the dye on, but make sure you keep mixing it constantly to make sure you get the right consistency, and just do nice long strokes once you're happy with the colour and work out how many layers you want. Don't worry too much if it spills over a little bit here, because no one's really going to see it. It's just about trying to get an even coverage, so you need to do it quite quickly, and then, as I said, probably do a couple of layers. The main aim is to make it look like you haven't done it at home, that you've got a nice consistent colour. So I would recommend each layer being dry, and then you can apply the next one and build up on that so you get a nice even coverage. And that's how you would dye your wedding shoes.